You know, most people don't prioritize nutrition as a form of recovery, but it is, because ultimately what you put into your body is going to help you either propel you forward, actually perform better the next time you go into your training, into your workouts, into whatever it is that you're doing, or it's going to set you back. And let's look at like majority of the high level athletes that are out there. They prioritize their nutrition, and they do this as a form of recovery, because they know that if they don't do this, they know that their body's going to go backwards. It's going to take them longer to recover, longer for them to regenerate, and there's no way they're going to be able to actually perform at their sport. And why are you any different? Why do you not treat yourself like you're actually like you care about your body, you care about your health? You don't have to be an elite level athlete for you to actually prioritize your training and your nutrition and your sleep. You don't have to be that. You should care about the longevity of your body. You should be caring about the longevity of your lifestyle. You don't have to be high level elite status in a sport to actually give a shit about how your body feels. And like, people think, oh, well, I'm not an athlete. I don't need to take care of my body. I'm not a high-level athlete. I don't play sport professionally. Therefore, I don't have to take care of my body. But you do, because at the end of the day, you're playing a game. You're playing a game, and the game is life. And if you are not actually taking this seriously, like taking this in a way that actually going to help you stay as long as you can and be as good as you can for that length of time, then what are you doing? Like, you drinking alcohol, thinking that that's okay because it's cool because you're not an athlete, or you going and eating junk food because it's okay and, you know, your friends are doing it. Like, you're just weak. That's the difference. Like, you look at athletes, the biggest difference between an average person and an athlete is the mindset, because everyone knows that talent and skill and coordination and all these things that they have built, they've done that over time. They weren't just born and they were just like, yeah, I was naturally born and I was naturally a professional. It doesn't happen like that. They actually have to put work into it. And the work that they put into it is the difference between you and them. So the reason why you don't want to try hard is because your effort sucks. The reason why your body looks the way that it looks is because your mindset sucks. You don't want to try. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to actually go that extra mile because you know it's going to require some dedication that you lack. That's what it's going to take. And so you might think that you'll get away with it, and you probably will. Like, honestly, you'll probably get away from it for like a short amount of time, especially if you're young, especially if you're already a little bit fit. But one day, it's just going to catch up to you. You're going to move slower, you're going to feel heavy, and you're not going to like the way you are. And then the biggest thing that most people miss is that you look how you live. And if you don't live well, then your body is going to reflect that. It has nothing to do with shaming. It has nothing to do with judgment. It is just a fact. And if you don't like it, well, the facts don't have feelings. So you're going to have to just accept it. And if you want to change it, then here's what you need to do. You need to start prioritizing your training. What that looks like is at least anywhere between 4 and 6 sessions a week. And I'm talking about sessions, okay? If you want to talk about hours, you can go as much as you want to the gym, but at the bare minimum, you should be at least training 4 to 6 sessions a week. So yes, that means that you could double up on some days. Yes, that means that you could probably triple up on some days. Probably not the smartest idea, but at least you're getting in your 4 to 6 sessions. And then on top of that, you prioritize balanced macros. In other words, you eat carbs, fats, and proteins at each meal so that you know that you are re-energizing yourself, you're fueling your systems, your body is actually able to recover so that you can go in, do it again the next day. That is why you do balanced macros. That is not what we're trying to think about with fat loss or weight loss or anything like that. We're solely talking about recovery and performance. On top of that, you're then going to ensure that you're sleeping anywhere between 7 and 8 hours a night. All these people that think that they can get away with only sleeping 4 hours, 6 hours, or whatever it is because they're a badass. You're not a badass. You're an idiot, and it's a completely different thing. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how superhuman you think you are. You need sleep. So just get enough sleep, make it quality sleep, and make sure that that is an actual consistent thing. Just like you go into the gym every day, just like you training every day, your consistency in the gym is nothing without your consistency with nutrition, and that is nothing without consistency in your sleeping patterns. So just create the consistency in each element so that you can perform better, you can look better, you can feel better, and you can overall be better. And then that way your body will reflect all of that. Every single time you put more effort into how you eat, how you sleep, how you train, your body will reflect that. You won't have to necessarily be chasing an image because the image will take care of itself because you are taking care of the methods. Focus on the methods of what you're doing. That's ultimately all you need to do. But too many people want shortcuts. You want the quick fix. You want all the hyped up stuff. That's the latest thing out there. Just prioritize things one at a time and then do them over and over. Like when you want to, when you don't want to, do them all the time. That's your discipline, that's your consistency, and that's where change is going to happen. But nothing's going to change if you try to take the shortcuts, if you only work on one thing but not another. Just work on everything, do it on a daily, and the results will show themselves.